Hi, this is Jen Schaefer. Thank you for joining me as I continue on with my planner series. This is the first full week of June and I'm trying out a lot of new supplies this month. To start out, I picked out a new set of headers for the next couple weeks from Planner Sticker Jubilo on Etsy. I love the wide variety of colors and that you can pick out headers that work best for you. In addition to the headers, I also picked out 2 pages with hearts and check heart banners. I won't be using them today, but I plan on using them a lot in July, so I want to show them to you at the same time. The interesting thing about these headers is they are exactly enough to do 9 weeks if you use every color. Because of this, I decided to pre-plan my themes for each week, or at the very least my color schemes. So, I made a copy of one of the sheets, then wrote a number on each one for each week. This way, I know I'll be able to use each color without having too weird of color combinations towards the ends of a sticker sheet. The next new change for me is that I'm not going to use stamps for decorations for the next 4 weeks. Instead, I have a couple Happy Planner sticker books that I'm going to be using. The majority of the stickers from the week are going to come from the book on the right, then I'll pull a few from the others. The main book, which does not have a specific name but is called The Colorful Life at Michael's, has several 2-page themes. There are a lot of beautiful color combinations. For this week, I'm going to be using this beautiful pair of pages that has a lot of blues, greens, pinks, and purples, as well as some gold. I love these stickers, especially the nice floral print in the middle, and the color combination is absolutely beautiful. The last few weeks have also been very pastel, so I wanted inspiration that was more bold and colorful. To start out, I'm going to set up my planner the way I normally do. I'm trying out a bunch of new supplies, so I don't want to change up my style too much. It took me a minute to figure out what header sticker I wanted to start with, and I even missed one and had to move a couple over. I do really like how easily these stickers peel up, though. Not enough to where I'd be worried about them coming up, but they're definitely repositionable if you end up messing up like I did. I picked out a dark gradient of colors, going from green through purple and into some pink, because I think they match the stickers in the book pretty well. I started with just the Today section while I figured out exactly which colors go where, then I went in and added the To-Do and Little Things sections. With my headers in place, my next step was to put in my checkboxes in my To-Do section. I decided to use the ones from the Happy Planner sticker book to start getting the theme in place. Something to be aware of when using these sticker books is that the various pieces are designed for the Happy Planner, not the Erin Condren. The width is the same, but the height of the Erin Condren is a bit shorter. So to use these checklists, I need to cut off one check box. This isn't a big problem because 4 checkboxes seems like plenty of space for me, but it's a little inconvenient and I wanted to be sure you are aware. If you're using a Happy Planner, you won't have to worry about this issue. Another thing I noticed is these stickers do not peel up very easily, so be sure to be careful when placing them or you'll need a product like Undo to get them up. With placing the checklist, I decided to keep like colors apart, such as the 2 teal checklists should be next to each other. Several of the checklists are banners, and others have square bottoms, which I don't really care for. So for all the square bottom ones, I turn the bottom into a flag banner as well. This is pretty easy to do. Just take your scissors and cut a small slit up the middle. Then from each corner, cut to the middle. This will give you a cute little flag end. With those tasks in place, I can start adding in daily items. I use the little circles on the bottom right of each page to add items to my Today section. Tuesday is my brother-in-law Brandon's birthday. I also got to meet my husband for lunch with our son that day, so that was a nice highlight. With the little one on the way, it's going to be tough to fit in these lunches once he's here, and the weather isn't as nice, so it's nice to get them in now. Wednesday, my sister and niece get here. We're also planning a fun movie night with my best friend and her daughter while her husband is at a work conference. We weren't sure exactly what the plans would be, but ended up watching Moana together, so that was a lot of fun. On Thursdays, I take my son to the library for a free storytime event. The storytime didn't take place in May, so it's nice getting back into it the last 2 weeks. On Friday, I have a doctor's appointment, and on Sunday, I have an eye doctor appointment. So I pulled out these cute appointment stickers from another Happy Planner sticker book. For the doctor's appointment on Friday, I added the sticker to the middle of the day and wrote in the details. For Sunday, I had the appointment sticker to the top of the day and added the details for it as well. Our eye doctor is in the mall half an hour from us, so I'm pretty sure we'll be getting lunch there and making a day of it, but I'm not certain. To finish off the top half of Friday's Today section, I added in the little banner sticker from a rainbow Happy Planner sticker book and wrote in that we are 30 weeks this week. Beneath the doctor's appointment, I added in that we'll be going to my husband's work party. Every year they do a fun event at our local baseball stadium with food and fun and games for the kids. So I'm excited to go this year now that our son is a bit bigger and loves to run and walk around. He's still probably a bit young for a lot of the games, but I think he'll still have fun. It's always nice to meet up with my husband's coworkers, as I know a few from a previous job or through various events at my husband's work. I don't have a particularly long to-do list for this week, as my schedule's a bit up in the air with my sister and niece in town, but I'll end up filling in a lot more, as you'll see in the final photo for the week. Next on my list is a sidebar. I think this is the biggest change for me, as this is where a lot of my decoration normally goes. To start off, I had to use this adorable flower full box. It's my favorite, and as I won't be including a lot of full boxes, I had to make sure this pattern got in. I ended up overlapping the loop on July a little bit, so I used my pen to fill it back in. This isn't necessary, but I think it's a cute step that makes the page a little more polished. This sticker is cute, but I felt like it was missing something, so I added another sticker on top that says, "Stay humble, work hard," which I think is a great sentiment that works particularly well right now because I have a couple things on my plate, including starting this YouTube channel, so it's a nice little note to just keep working on what I'm doing. Next, I added in a little sticker that says, "Don't forget to set apart my next week section." Next week we have Father's Day, the rescheduled baby sprinkle, my in-laws are visiting, and it's my sister's high school reunion, which I'm attending because her husband won't be able to. At this point, I jumped around a bit. When I was looking for my next sticker, I noticed I hadn't used a weekend banner, so the gold and purple banner for the weekend was added in. This doesn't quite fit the boxes because it was designed for a happy planner rather than Erin Condren, but I think it looks nice enough. Then I went back to the sidebar. Unfortunately, my camera was still zoomed in and I didn't notice, so I missed putting down these stickers. I used another full box, then layered 2 more quote stickers over it. My next focus was the bottom bar, which is where I put washi tape in my step section. I used a new pretty gold washi tape, and I made a bit of a mistake. Because I'm not familiar with this tape, when I unrolled it, I was a bit surprised that the back was not sticky. What I would later realize is the washi tape just has a backing paper on it. To attempt to lay it down, I used my ATG to apply some adhesive. Then I put the tape in place. After putting down the second strip, I realized it wasn't laying very well and I wasn't happy with it at all. So I played with the tape and realized it had the backing paper. What I should have done from the start is cut the tape to the correct length, then peeled the backing paper off and put the washi tape down. So I peeled up the taped down tape the best I could and repositioned it without the backing paper. I ended up with a small piece of paper torn at the bottom of one of the strips of washi, but it's hardly noticeable. When I was done with this, I felt like it needed something, so I took some dark blue washi tape and put it down the center of the gold washi tape. I also put it along the bottom of the section as well. Then I went in and wrote steps for each section. Because I used a thicker washi tape for the top section, I decided to just write the step section on one line instead of 2. So I wrote in steps towards the left and will write in the number of steps daily towards the right. I also felt like the washi tape section needed something, so I added in some white dash lines with my Signo Uniball gel pen, and I think this change adds a little bit of extra detail that it needed. With most of the functional details in place, I decided to add in some more decorations. I planned this on Tuesday, so I knew that I didn't have any daily events happening on Monday for the Today section. So I took this cute Work Hard, Play Hard sticker and added it to fill in space. Wednesday is going to be a fun day, so I added in this cute Be Happy sticker. I wanted to leave the space somewhat open because something else might come up. For Thursday, I found the sticker that says Busy Day Ahead. Since Friday has a lot going on in the afternoon, I thought it would be perfect. I don't know if anything else is happening on Thursday though, so I decided to cut the sticker down since its bottom has a lot of white space. Next, I took one of the teal and white hearts that I cut off from my checklist and fussy cut around its border to give myself a little decorative heart to add to Friday. Next, I wanted to add some washi tape strips to add some more decorative elements to the page, but I don't have any that matched. So, I took a full box that matches the Floral one I used earlier and cut it down into thin strips. Then I was able to put one towards the bottom of Tuesday and a second one towards the top of Saturday. For the Saturday strip, I didn't know exactly what we're doing, but I do know that I want to get in a couple cleaning tasks to get ready for the baby sprinkle next week. So I added in a thin banner and wrote in that it was a cleaning day. I also found this cute little laundry basket to add in on Monday because Monday is laundry day. As one final decorative element, I added in some colored stars between the steps section. That finished off the layout. To be honest, I didn't really like how it turned out. I'm used to my stamps and the pages didn't quite look right. And you don't see exclusively using stickers in many white space planners. However, as I started filling in the rest of the planner as the week progressed, I was able to fill in more of the white space in the little things section with memories from the week. I decided I liked the layout a lot better. I think that the open white space was just throwing me off because I'm not used to such bright, bold colors. I hope you like the layout as well. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed my latest planner episode. Be sure to check the description for further details, and I hope to see you again next time.